welcome everybody to our online talk show of living offline in an online world. Now, my name is Nathaniel Gideon Tan. I am a registered occupational therapist and I will be your host for tonight.
It's not just one reason that may cause a mental health condition or burnout. It could be different factors.
Dito mo na-appreciate yung pandemic, yung as simple as yung after ng class, like you and your friends would go out, kahit fishball lang, right after class.
Online pa. Kasi parang sabi ko, grabing adjustment. Malaking adjustment rin. Hindi lang po sa akin, kundi sa anak ko na 5 years old na. Kailangan ko siyang matuto mag-focus. And more pressure sa akin kasi mother...
Really frustrating because you're nasa kabilang screen ka lang di mo maho-hold yung patient umupo ka muna, hindi ganan. So,
I think mental health is... People take it differently than physical health. Health in general is a spectrum. It's not you're healthy or you're not healthy, but you may be at different levels at every time. And this mental health is similar. So people always saying, oh, I'm depressed or I'm anxious, and they think it's a disability, where those things are actually normal feelings that we face every single day. And it's actually when it affects our lives and it affects how we enjoy our lives. That is when we say there's a problem with our mental health, or I would just say health in general. So, for anxiety, depression, same as any other condition, there's always like genetic factors. However, the difference for mental health conditions like anxiety, depression, and even like burnout, whether it's from work or school, it's really the social factors that affect it. It's like how we deal with our environment, how we deal with the people around us, how we deal with the thoughts that we have of the people around us, and our thoughts of our environment in general. It's not just one reason that may cause a mental health condition or burnout. It could be different factors that we are unaware of. So the easiest thing to spot is a change in behavior. If you've noticed in yourself, or if you've noticed somebody else that there's a significant change in behavior, like, it may be positive or negative, but a rapid shift that you can't explain the reason, whether it's like overeating, undereating, oversleeping, undersleeping. I've had some clients that like they don't know why, but they don't like playing their games anymore, or a lack of focus. When it's a sudden change in something, whether it's mental or physical, usually there's a cause of concern.
If you are a student, diba, so kailangan mag-aral. Normal lang na magkaroon ng mental fatigue kapag nag-aaral ka. But what's more na grabe ngayong pandemic is yung ability mo to cope up dun sa mental fatigue is mas matagal na siya compared noong face-to-face. For example na lang, dito mo na-appreciate ngayong pandemic yung as simple as yung after ng class, like you and your friends would go out, kahit fishball lang, right after class. Na-appreciate mo siya ngayong pandemic, na nami-miss mo siya, na even those simple things na ginagawa niyo, na kumakain kayo ng calamares sa labas or kumakain kayo ng fishball sa labas, nung time before pandemic, hindi mo nare-realize na sobrang laking tulong pala nun to cope up with your stress. I feel like I have the motivation pero wala yung energy, hindi kaya ng katawan ko para mag-aral ulit. I have lost my drive to study. Tapos on top of that, naalala ko pa, especially sa mga med students or sa medical allied dito na courses, no? Niisip mo din kung ano kaya yung magiging future mo, like sa online ka nag-training so wala kang personal contact with the patients, no? So pumapasok din dito yung stigma sa akin na what if after ko graduate walang tumanggap na hospital sa akin, parang ganun. So nag-pile up hanggang sa na-burnout na talaga ako. Wala akong drive na mag-aral, na mag-stop na lang kaya ako sa medicine. For us interns, we usually do teleconsult. Ano yung disadvantage nun, no? So since online siya, hindi mo siya ma-assess physically. You would just rely sa mga sasabihin niya. And hindi mo na siya ma-further probe kung naka-inline or tama yung mga sinasabi niya. Kasi hindi mo na naman din talaga siya ma-assess objectively. So we are just basing everything sa subjective ng patient.
Then, ayan, dumating ang pandemic. Sabi ko, hala, grabe, parang binuhos sa akin yung talagang adjustment. Una, bagong teacher ako, tapos online pa. Kasi parang sabi ko, grabing adjustment. Malaking adjustment rin, hindi lang po sa akin, kundi sa anak ko na 5 years old na. Kailangan ko siyang matuto mag-focus. And more pressure sa akin kasi mother ako, teacher ako. So parang gusto ko, kung anong gusto kong matuto sa mga students ko, ganun din sa anak ko. And mas doble pa. Ganun yung feeling ng mother tapos teacher. Sobrang nakaka-relate ako. Yung, kunwari like modules, gusto mo silang pasagutan or like worksheet, like I am not that 100% sure if sila po talaga ang gumawa noon. So,
not allowed to go to my neighbor's house na. I was not allowed to meet up my friends because I am a social butterfly and I really asked my employee, diba, so pandemic na, then nag-start na ako ng work. So, dito na babatin yung telehealth, diba? So, telehealth was not taught to us during internship because sino bang mag-expect na may pandemic, di ba? So, sino bang mag-expect na may social distancing na magaganap? So, and when I handled telehealth patients, I really can tell the difference between telehealth sessions and face-to-face sessions because it's so frustrating, especially if yung kid is my behavioral concern and the mommy cannot, or the guardian cannot hold still the client to the camera or to the screen just to focus on the activity. So it's really frustrating because you're nasa kabilang screen ka lang di mo maho-hold yung patient umupo ka muna, hindi ganan. So
ngayon, as of now, nakaka-cope up na ako, no? So,
it's challenging po.
currently, my mental state is I'm a bit overwhelmed, but surviving.
Just because we're stressed, just because we're busy, does not mean that we cannot have nice things. We cannot do the things that we love. I think a lot of people, sometimes it's other people, sometimes it's ourselves that are telling us, I thought you were busy. Why are you playing games? Why are you watching Netflix? No, I am doing this so that I can be productive. I'm not being unproductive. This is for me to be productive. Differentiate what a distraction is versus something that you're actually processing and expressing. So if you are distracting yourself, that means my stress, I'm going to put it in the back of my head. I'm not going to think about it. But if you're actually processing and using those feelings to express them in a certain way, I think it's not a distraction anymore. It's self-care. And perhaps maybe rest is not a good term for it, but it's still self-care. And whatever we call it, as long as we feel good, we feel rested, we feel like we expressed ourselves. Because the colliding of those roles, or this Aureliano that is fulfilling multiple roles in one time because she's a mother, and because usually our physical environments separate our roles. Because if I'm at the clinic, I am Ryan the therapist. If I'm at home, I'm Ryan the I'm alone naman, so what are my roles here? Pero for you, like that is the mother or the wife. So if we're at home all the time, so all our roles are colliding because you are working and then you have to be a mother, but you have to make sure that your child is also doing well. You have to be a wife that make sure that when your husband arrives, I don't know, maybe perhaps you're the one preparing the food and things like that. So our roles are colliding and it's very difficult for a lot of us to adjust because our environments really help like separate us and just give structure to our lives. And just being in one place is so stressful sometimes because we don't know how to behave. Am I Ryan the therapist? Am I Ryan the brother? Am I Ryan the son right now? I'm not sure. Then that's what we need to figure out, how to do that vlog even if our environment is not changing. How to be, wait up, I'm Ryan the therapist right now, and then talk to me later at 5 p.m. when I am Ryan the son, Ryan the brother. Diba?
Thank you so much, Sir Ryan, for